Hey, sustainability champions, Daniel Hartz here. I just got the Phox eco-friendly water filter, and I wanted to do a quick unboxing of it. This is a really cool filter where it's similar to other water filters, except there's a lot less plastic because there's this refillable cartridge. So we're gonna go ahead and open the box. Okay, quite simple. So we have the water filter. So it's actually fully built. You don't really have to do a whole lot to it. Just opens up here. Okay. Then we have what looks like a little bit of information. Less waste, more taste. It's always a good sign. And it looks like it's pretty easy to actually put together. So the other bit is this, which is the refill pack. And actually, if you shake it, you can hear that there's definitely some sort of stuff in there. And if we open that 45-day clean pack, they have another type of pack, which is for electrolytes. But I didn't think that was really necessary. So here's this clean pack. And again, there are more instructions here. And then there's this, what I imagine, well, that's the carbon felt. And as it says here, that's something that you need to take out. And then there's another one. Okay, so I just took the filter apart, and it's very simple to take apart. Everything just comes out. You basically pull this off, you screw it off, and then you pop this top off, and then this thing just literally when you flip it over, it just slides out. So the next step is to put the carbon felt and the actual carbon into it, and then we will be able to start filtering water. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is unscrew the reservoir from glass jar, which we already did. Then we need to remove the refill box, which we already did, and I unscrewed it as well. Then we need to take out the carbon felt disc, which I've removed. And we open up the refill. Actually, before we do that, sorry, we need to insert it into the lid as shown. So this thing comes out, and we just put this in here, and then we pop that back in. It's all very, very easy to do. Okie dokie. Then we open up our refill pack and pour it into the cartridge. So refill pack is here, and I'm going to pour it into this cartridge in just one moment. So I've opened up the clean pack, and actually I'm just looking at these instructions. These are a little bit more visual, and it's a bit easier. So we've already done steps 1 and 2. I've just opened up the clean pack, and we're gonna go into step 3, which is to pour it into here. So it's just little pieces of charcoal, and they're actually white and black, which for some reason is a little bit surprising to me. It looks like there's some black charcoal and some white other things. Just gonna get it all out. And you can see it's white and black. Step 4, fit the lid securely onto the cartridge. Right, here's the lid. And we just fit it securely. You just tighten it. And then, and actually I'm gonna have to spin that to tighten it. And after that, it just says half fill the glass jar with fresh cold water and soak the cartridge for 8 minutes. So that's what we'll do next. First, I'm gonna twist this closed, and then we will soak it in water in the glass jar. Okay, so it turns out you don't need to actually twist the top. You just push it down and it closes. And I filled it with water, and now I'm just gonna submerge it and let the bubbles come out. Okay, so this has been in here for over 8 minutes now. So the next thing we need to do is to pour out the water and pop everything back in place, and then actually pour the water in through the main, through this main reservoir, as they call it, and just let it filter through. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this water out now and put everything back together, which is really easy to do. And then we'll pour the water through it for the first time and take a look at how it works. Okay, so I've poured the water out and we're in the kitchen now. One thing I am noticing is that this filter is quite heavy now in comparison to when it was dry, because clearly all the carbon inside is now wet. So what we need to do is reassemble it. So it's really easy. A little hard to do with one hand, but you basically just pop it in there. It falls straight through. Put it on here, and we'll just twist it, which I'll do a little bit better once I turn the phone off. And then we take the lid and literally just goes this way, there we go. And let's try again. Okay, so we're gonna pour some water in there. There we go. So now it's going through a little slower. Let's take a look. There it is. And it's just pouring out from the bottom, which is where it should be coming from. So this was the unboxing of the Phox water filter. I recommend it. It's really easy to put together. The whole thing probably took 10-15 minutes when you get it. And then once we need to refill the pack, I think the whole thing probably takes 5-10 minutes tops if you're kind of doing other things to actually remove the carbon from the old filter and put in the new filter. And the reason why personally I got this was because I was tired of some of the other filters and using their plastic cartridges, which you just throw away, and it feels really bad to take this hefty plastic filter and just tossing it into the trash. So there's pretty much no plastic here. This is made of paper. It's kind of waxy paper. This is made of waxy paper, and everything else comes in cardboard. So when I'm just gonna keep these in here, but it's just very nice little reminder to order your next refill. And I mean, if this is what it comes in when you order the refill for your replacement cartridge, this will absolutely fit into a letterbox, or they can just leave it by the door if it doesn't work. But it's really small. It's very, very thin, and again, there's practically no plastic. So this is a really great way to just have a no waste, or a very minimal waste, plastic-free water filter. And it looks pretty cool. And again, what I love about it, just from testing it right now, is that when you fill it up, although it doesn't hold a ton of water, it does filter very quickly. It probably takes about 2 minutes. So that just makes it really easy that even if you're just drinking a lot of water, it's ready to go after a minute or two of filling it up. So if you like this video, please hit subscribe and check us out for other unboxing and reviews and other videos about sustainability. Thank you so much.